Most people think getting rich is about earning more money. But what if the real problem is spending more every time you earn more? Lifestyle inflation quietly creeps in bigger cars, expensive habits, unnecessary upgrades making you look successful while keeping you financially stuck. In this video, we'll uncover how lifestyle inflation destroys wealth and what smart people do differently to stay truly financially free. Today, we will talk about how lifestyle inflation quietly destroys your wealth. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understanding lifestyle inflation and why it happens. Lifestyle inflation occurs when spending increases every time income rises. Instead of maintaining previous spending habits and saving the difference, individuals gradually raise their standard of living. This process is deeply psychological. Human beings quickly adapt to comfort and luxury. What once felt exciting eventually becomes normal, and soon an even higher level of comfort is desired. A person who once celebrated buying coffee outside once a week may later consider daily premium coffee essential. Someone satisfied with a modest car may suddenly feel embarrassed driving it after receiving a promotion. Social comparison also fuels lifestyle inflation. Social media constantly exposes people to curated lifestyles filled with luxury travel, expensive homes, and high-end products, creating pressure to keep up. Modern consumer culture encourages the belief that success must be visible. Instead of quietly building wealth, people often display wealth through spending. 2. The illusion of wealth versus real wealth. One of the greatest misconceptions about money is assuming that expensive lifestyles indicate true wealth. In reality, many people who appear wealthy are financially overextended. Real wealth is not about outward appearance. It is about ownership, freedom, and financial resilience. A person driving a luxury car with heavy debt and no savings may look successful but possess very little actual wealth. Meanwhile, someone living modestly while investing aggressively may quietly build millions over time. Lifestyle inflation traps people in a cycle where income and expenses rise together, preventing meaningful asset accumulation. True wealth comes from the gap between what you earn and what you spend. The larger that gap becomes, the more financial power you create. Unfortunately, many individuals shrink that gap every time they receive a raise. Instead of investing additional income, they immediately absorb it into recurring expenses. 3. How small spending habits quietly compound into financial damage. Lifestyle inflation is rarely caused by one massive purchase alone. More often, it develops through hundreds of small spending decisions that slowly become normalized. Daily food delivery, streaming subscriptions, premium memberships, frequent online shopping, upgraded phones, luxury skincare products, expensive gyms, and impulsive purchases may individually seem insignificant. However, together they create enormous long-term financial leakage. The true danger lies in recurring expenses because they permanently increase the monthly cost of living. A small daily expense repeated for years can destroy the ability to invest consistently. Many people underestimate the power of compounding when it comes to both investing and spending. Money invested early can multiply dramatically over decades, but money consumed through unnecessary spending loses that opportunity forever. For example, a person spending a few hundred extra dollars monthly on lifestyle upgrades may unknowingly sacrifice hundreds of thousands in future investment growth. 4. Emotional spending and the pursuit of temporary happiness. Lifestyle inflation is deeply connected to emotions and identity. Many purchases are not driven by necessity, but by emotional desires such as validation, comfort, status, or stress relief. People often reward themselves after hard work with spending. While occasional enjoyment is healthy, constant emotional spending creates dangerous habits. Modern marketing is specifically designed to exploit emotional weaknesses. Advertisements encourage the belief that happiness, confidence, attractiveness, and success can be purchased. Social media influencers further intensify this by presenting luxury consumption as normal daily life. As a result, many individuals begin associating personal worth with material possessions. Unfortunately, the happiness created by consumption is usually temporary. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation, where people quickly become accustomed to new pleasures. The excitement of a luxury purchase fades rapidly, leading to the desire for another upgrade. This endless cycle keeps people spending more while never achieving lasting satisfaction. 5. The hidden impact on savings, investments, and retirement. The greatest cost of lifestyle inflation is not the money spent today, but the wealth that could have been built tomorrow. Every unnecessary recurring expense reduces the ability to save and invest. Consistent investing is one of the most powerful tools for building wealth because compound growth accelerates over time. However, lifestyle inflation steals the capital needed for this process. Many people delay investing because they believe they will start later, once their income becomes even higher. The problem is that their expenses usually rise alongside income, leaving little room for meaningful wealth creation. Years pass quickly, and many eventually realize they have earned substantial money without building substantial assets. Retirement becomes particularly vulnerable to lifestyle inflation. People who become accustomed to expensive lifestyles require enormous savings to maintain them later in life. This creates pressure to work longer, depend heavily on active income, or take excessive financial risks. Without disciplined saving habits, even high earners may face financial insecurity during retirement. 6. Social pressure and the culture of constant upgrading. Modern society constantly promotes upgrading. Companies profit when consumers believe they always need something newer, bigger, or more luxurious. Phones are replaced annually, fashion trends change rapidly, and social status is increasingly tied to visible consumption. This culture makes contentment difficult because people are continuously exposed to what they supposedly lack. Social comparison is one of the strongest drivers of lifestyle inflation. Individuals naturally compare themselves to friends, coworkers, neighbors, and online personalities. When others appear to be living luxurious lifestyles, people often feel pressure to match those standards regardless of financial reality. This phenomenon is especially dangerous because many visible lifestyles are financed through debt rather than genuine wealth. People end up competing financially with illusions. The desire to appear successful can push individuals into spending far beyond their means. 7. How financial discipline creates true freedom. The solution to lifestyle inflation is not extreme deprivation or avoiding enjoyment altogether. The goal is intentional spending aligned with long-term priorities rather than unconscious consumption. Financial discipline means learning to separate temporary desires from lasting value. Wealthy individuals who sustain financial success often practice delayed gratification. Instead of immediately upgrading their lifestyle after earning more, they increase investments, savings, and income-producing assets. They understand that financial freedom comes from ownership rather than consumption. Living below one's means creates flexibility, security, and peace of mind. It allows individuals to survive economic uncertainty, pursue meaningful opportunities, and eventually achieve independence from constant financial pressure. Budgeting, mindful spending, automated investing, and avoiding unnecessary debt are practical tools for resisting lifestyle inflation. Gratitude also plays a major role. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.